reign over the world in peace, but belief dwindles and the god's power weakens. Taking advantage of the chaos, the trickster Loki claims that other gods are to blame. Then the Great Bridge Bifrost is opened, and gods from other civilizations find themselves in Asgard. Spurred on by Loki's lies, the Asir attack these interlopers and turn the city into a bitter battlefield. Now, Thor hurries to the bridge, certain he'll find Loki waiting.
Loki! This is your doing, is it not?
If this chaos is left unchecked, he will bring Ragnarok upon us!
Father will yet forgive you if you end this madness now.
Forgive me? Look at these gods, destroying each other out of jealousy over the beliefs of mortals. Let them fall under their own hubris.
You can stand against me?
Oh, but it's not over yet. Come, mighty Zeus! I have found the god of thunder who stole your followers from you.
By seizing the power of the gods and sealing them away, Loki has become the strongest of all. Now he'll shape the world with himself as its soul. Ragnarok has begun. With the world plagued by Loki's abominations and thralls, the few gods who remain have been weakened, now forced to band together with mortals in a desperate fight for freedom.
Yes, my lord.
One chance yet remains to us. Ever since I joined your army, I've watched you, and I believe you have true faith. Take this crystal.
Do you think you can stand against us, mortal? Soon you'll die, and the goddess with you.
once dead, now reborn, the son of Odin has awoken!
Free at last! Loki has much to answer for!
Thor! Retreat! We must report to Lord Loki and request reinforcements!
Loki sealed many of the gods within crystals. Only a mortal with true faith and conviction can restore them again. Once Loki learns you have this power, he'll come at you with the full power of the Undead Legion.
Being indebted to a mortal is a strange experience. But you have my thanks. I will fight alongside you. If I might ask, what is the name of my savior? Now, let us retreat at once to...
After years of fighting a hopeless war, at last a spark of hope appears. Daius and Thor have found a mortal able to restore the gods to power. Now, with a chance of defeating Loki, they establish a new base with you as its leader.
This area looks fairly defensible. It's a pity our army is so small.
We have escaped Loki's attention and bought ourselves time. I traveled for months searching for a mortal who still possessed the faith to bring back the gods. However small our army is now, I have hope.
Then I'll do everything I can.
Let us build a proper base here, starting with the palace, from which you will oversee the war effort.
We'll also need a gymnasium in which our forces can train. Now, how can we find more of these crystals to awaken the gods?
If you build the Pantheon, I'll be able to use it to sense gods and heroes sealed away by Loki's power.
Yes, I'll find them.
A god with high spirit can locate crystals more easily, allowing us to recover them faster and find more powerful allies.
At last! Freedom! Free at last!
Of all the mortals I would hope to see while Loki pursues us, Ragnar Lodbrok is at the top of the list.
Thor! Praise the gods! They said you were gone, mighty one!
Defeated I was, but now I have returned. Our goal is to build an army strong enough to crush Loki's forces. And your addition to our ranks will be welcome indeed.
I will certainly join your army!
Excellent! With Ragnar on your side, you should have enough manpower to defend the city. I leave immediately in search of other allies. Thank you. I'm sure they'll be heartened by your appearance.
And so, while Thor sets out to spread the word that a hero is at hand, the army prepares to stand against Loki's forces.
My lord, an army is moving towards the city. They're led by the mighty war hero Hector.
but they fly Loki's colors.
How did Loki win Hector over? We can question him later. For now, we need to fight. Ragnar, I want you leading the charge. Dias, I'll need your help as well.
Of course. Direct us to the battlefield where Hector's army has been sighted.
How did the hero of Troy come to join forces with Loki?
It was not by choice. Rather, he threatened to kill everyone in Troy if I did not fight for his side.
You fool! How many more have died because of your actions?
If there was a way to atone, I would take it.
Then join us, Hector. We are building an army to bring an end to Loki's tyranny. Fight with us, and we will save Troy.
Such an offer, I cannot refuse.
I am glad to have you on our side.
At last! Freedom!
Sir, a messenger has arrived with a letter from Thor.
I will read it at once. There's so much that needs to be done before we'll be ready to face Loki's army. I hardly know where to begin.
If I may, it is probably wise to hold a divine council, as the gods did in ages past, to discuss important decisions.
As you all know, we are building a united army of gods and mortals to defeat Loki. However, we can't oppose him in our current state. There is much to be done. But where should we begin?
We will have many wounded in the days ahead. I recommend building an Asclepion, a healing temple, to serve our people both physically and spiritually.
Good thinking. We'll want our forces in top condition to stand a chance against Loki's army.
A second military unit was supposed to rendezvous with mine. I recommend we intercept this force and defeat them before they can send word to Loki that I have defected.
An excellent suggestion. I'll begin preparations for the battle at once.
We'll need a war chamber to better coordinate the war effort.
That's a good idea. I'll be able to oversee things from there. Very well. Let us begin with these tasks then. Thank you for your advice, my friends. I'll be relying on you in the days ahead.
Yes. Yes, I'll find them. Yes. Yes, I'll find them.
this is the Asclepion, hmm? Good. I hope it will serve us well.
I also recruited a man named Hunefer to help us run the temple.
It is an honor to meet you, my lord. I have great knowledge of the funerary arts as well as divine offerings.
Let us hope we need more of the latter than the former.
I will fight alongside you.
Good. We were able to stop the enemy forces before they could send any messages. But what's this? A prisoner?
Thank the gods you came. My name is Emeus. They were planning to question me about Odysseus' whereabouts.
Odysseus? Have you been in contact with the great hero?
Not since Loki took over, but they refuse to believe me.
You're welcome to take refuge in my city. I'm building an army to stop Loki.
Thank you. Maybe I'll be able to help. I will fight alongside you.
Thank you all for meeting with me. The city grows day by day, but we need to be prepared for a lengthy campaign. What advice do you have?
We need different types of soldiers to deal with our cunning enemies. It might be a good idea to train some archers at the archery range.
No? Good idea. We'll want many capable archers guarding us.
Scouts have reported more of Loki's forces in the surrounding area. Yet their movements seem strange. Almost as though someone is feeding them misinformation.
Interesting. That sounds worth looking into.
There are many cities out there that would be willing to ally with us. Building a comitium will allow us to create or join other alliances.
Excellent. Allies are exactly what we need right now. All right. I think we have a good plan. Thank you, everyone. Feel free to come to me whenever you have an idea.